Is what just happened between the Donald Trump and Harvard University has sent shockwaves through academia and beyond. In a stunning move, President Trump has signed a presidential proclamation suspending visas for new international students at Harvard, effectively slamming the doors shut on thousands of aspiring scholars from around the world. And that's not all. The administration is threatening current students, cutting the billions in federal funding, and calling out Harvard's DEI, which is diversity, inclusion policies, and foreign ties. So, what's really going on here? Is this national security or political retaliation? And what does it mean for the future of American education? So, guys, let's break it all down. It's official now. On Wednesday, the White House announced that the President Trump has signed a proclamation that suspends the entry of nearly all new international students admitted to Harvard University. That includes students planning to arrive on F, M, or J visas, categories widely used by the foreign students across US institutions. But this isn't just about the newcomers. The proclamation also empowers the Secretary of State to consider revoking visas of the current Harvard students if they can meet certain undisclosed criteria. With one stroke of a pen, the Trump administration has thrown the academic future of thousands into chaos. So, guys, why Trump is targeting Harvard? The White House says this is about national security. They accuse Harvard of having concerning foreign ties, radicalism, and even cite its failure to provide sufficient information on the conduct records of foreign students. But Harvard says this is a pure retaliation, a response to the university's refusal to comply with policy demands coming from Washington. According to a Harvard spokesperson, this latest move is a violation of their First Amendment policy. They vow to continue protecting their international students who make up nearly 27% of the university's student body. So, guys, let's rewind a bit. Just last week, a federal judge had temporarily blocked the Trump administration from revoking Harvard's ability to enroll international students. The court found that the administration hadn't followed its own procedures when it tried to strip Harvard of its SEVP certification. But instead of backing off, the White House doubled down. This isn't new. In fact, the feud between the Harvard and the Trump has been escalating for months now. The administration has frozen billions in federal funding to the university, which is $2.2 billion cut off after Harvard refused to make changes to campus programming, student conduct policies, and DEI initiatives. Another $450 billion in grants was slashed shortly after, and now the final blow is all remaining federal contracts worth another $100 million have been cancelled. So, what's behind all of this? The Trump administration claims it's addressing anti Semitism and rooting out what it calls racist DEI practices on campus. It argued Harvard had failed to discipline students involved in anti Israel protests and isn't doing enough to protect the Jewish students. The administration also points fingers at the Harvard's early underreporting of student conduct data, particularly for the foreign nationals. But critics say this is about the power and politics. Harvard's resistance to Trump era policies, particularly those targeting the race, identity, and academic freedom, has made it with a target. And with 6,793 international students currently enrolled and nearly 10,000 international scholars and faculty, the stakes couldn't be higher. International students bring not only talent but also significant funding. According to the Institute of International Education, more than 75% of international students in the US pay full tuition fee, usually without the federal aid. Their presence is a lifeline to many American universities, not just financially but in terms of global prestige and research output. So, guys, what happens next? The suspension is currently scheduled to last 6 months, but the Attorney General and the Secretary of Homeland Security have been given 90 days to make a recommendation, meaning this could even extend even longer, unless Harvard makes sweeping policy changes or wins in the court again. International students could be blocked from one of the world's most prestigious universities, and Harvard isn't alone. Columbia University is also the administration's crosshairs, facing threats to its accreditation and funding over these similar issues. The Department of Education has made it clear. comply with the administration demands, or pay the price. This battle goes far beyond one university. It's a fight over the future of American academia, over who controls what happens on campus and whether political agendas will reshape institutions that have stood as global beacons of education for centuries. So, guys, this isn't just about the visas, this is about power, ideology, and identity of higher education in America. Will universities like Harvard bend under the federal pressure or fight back in the courts and public arena? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Trump is right to take this action in the name of national security, or is this a dangerous precedent that risks undermining academic freedom and America's role in global education? So, guys, if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Lakhandan Mani, and I will keep you bringing the sharpest breakdowns on the stories shaping our world. Stay informed, stay sharp. Until next time, take care, and I will see you in the next video.